Hello, hello. I'm learning to trying to do this myself since Elaine's not feeling well. I thought, well, I'll just go on myself and see how I do. So far, I don't know. Oops. I want to see the comments, but oh, there we go. Hi, Carmen. How are you, sweetie? Yeah, I just thought I'm bored. I'm tired of going from this doggone wheelchair to the recliner to bed outside. I just want someone to talk to. So I thought, well, I'll just go live. You're better today? Good. I'm doing pretty good. I felt pretty good yesterday and today. Um, I'm still, you know, have a lot of pain in my leg. I know it's going to be that way for a while. Yeah, I thought, well, Elaine's not feeling good, so there's not going to be bingo. So I thought, you know what? I'll just try doing it myself this time. You know, I hope I did it. I must have did it right, done it right. Because can you hear me, Carmen? Well, yeah, you did. You can. Sorry. I just, yeah, she's still under the weather. I don't, I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but I know it's, her stomach issues, that kind of stuff that she's been dealing with off and on. Oh, good. I'm glad you can hear me. I've been sucking on these little things. Trying to get my voice back. um, Hi, Justin M. How are you? Miss you too. Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, me too, Carmen. You know, I wish they could figure out what that problem is with her stomach. Hi, MG. How are you, sweetie? It's good to see you guys. Thank you all for coming in. I was just kind of bored and I thought, well, I'm just going to try to do a live by myself. It's been in and out, Dustin. I'll be talking real good. And then pretty soon I'm going, yeah, and that was good. Sorry it took me so long to come on. Kim G, I just got on myself just 5 minutes ago. Yes, please, everybody hit that like button. We need to learn. Yeah, I do know sign language, but it's just the hand, hand sign language. I know some of the other ones, but not very many. But yeah, I'm just so glad you guys were on and came in. I'm just, I guess I'm just tired of, you know, watching TV, laying around. I like I like to talk. You guys know that. It's probably why my voice keeps going in and out. I was trying to get Danny's attention and I couldn't get it to come out. And I kept going, Danny, Danny. Pretty soon I went, hey, asshole. And the asshole came out perfect. I was like, oh my God. Just the one time when and he looked at me like, I better listen. He goes, what? I said, well, I was trying to get your attention and you were ignoring me, and I don't like that. I know, poor guy, he puts up with so much, but if I wasn't that way, he would be so bored. Hi, Christine. How are you, sweetie? But yeah, he would be bored. I definitely keep him on his toes. But like I said, I just get bored. Shit, not Sean. Yeah, Kim G, things come out of my mouth that I don't even know. Oh no, I'm sorry, Christine. I hope you feel better. Yeah, you guys can put your thing down there. Hello, Mama Red. It's good to see you. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. But I just, like I said, I just want to talk to somebody that'll listen. I think Danny's tired of listening. I am, Mama Red, and my leg is looking a lot better. The skin is all growing back, and that's a really good sign. And when I went to the vascular doctor, my pulse in my foot that didn't have nothing at all was so loud and it was so strong. I was like, yay! That nurse just looked at me. I go, sorry, I didn't mean to blurt it out so loud. but it's nice to hear it, you know. Yeah, Carmen and Kimchi and Mama Red. It is good news. I mean, I finally, and I when the when the what do you call him? The guy that comes, um, the PT guy. I know it's PT. I just can't think of it. But I've been walking with my walker, but I use my arms because I still can't put pressure on my legs because of the stents they put in. I think my head goes. Oh, that's good, Kim. Nobody wants a cold. No sickness. Yeah, Mama Red, I will. Maybe she'll see that I went live all by myself and hop on. She might, but she's really not feeling good. And that, just keep her in your prayers because that bothers me that she's not feeling good. But, we help each other. She don't need anything because Ray's awesome. If she needs something, he's got it. Or he goes and gets it. Mama Red, I wish I have to be supervised. He's behind me. Um, with the wheelchair because if I get, you know, whatever, I can just stop and sit down for a little bit. But the last time, or the time before the last, when he was here, I can't remember what it was, but I was all excited about something. And I grabbed the walker and I took off. And he said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa." He goes, "Wait a minute. You can't take off without me. And you're not supposed to be putting pressure on that leg." I said, "I'm sorry." So I did already get in trouble once. Did you ever get a blocked stomach? Yes, I have, Kim. And it was because I didn't take my stool softeners. So it got too hard. And I realized that when it popped it open, nothing went anywhere. Just boop. And there it was. So now I know I have to keep it at a certain, you know, not too soft, not too hard. And once I've done that, it's been working fine. I haven't had any problems. Ernie's fine, Mama Red. He's here somewhere. He's running around or laying down. But he's usually close. He don't let me get too far away. A bit of corn, does that help? Or do you know? Oh, or yeah, that could that could cause a bit of a problem, I think, because um, corn doesn't, what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't, oh, doggone it, it doesn't, it just goes through your system and comes out the same way. That could block it if there's too much. Oh, see, well, mine's kind of high up, but um, not real high. Um, Hi, Lydia. Well, how are you, sweetie? It's good to see you in here. Kelly's doing good. Well, her mother fell and broke her hip. Bless her heart. I've been praying for her. But um, she is coming back, Dustin. I just don't know when. Um, yeah, but I do know she's coming back. Yeah, that's very true, Carmen. That's what I was trying, no matter how well. Yes, I I will, Dustin. I tell her that every time I see her on. She hasn't been on, so I tell Elaine to tell her. Elaine talks to her a lot more than I do. They took the. Oh, okay. That's. Yeah. That's why you don't digest. Yeah. On mine, I know they took the tumor out, but I'm not sure of the intestine. I don't believe they took any of that, but I could be wrong. I I'm not sure, honey. I'm taking a break right now. I know. How are you feeling, Lydia? You'll start feeling better. It just takes time. You know, I just I've had a few um tooth problems. Yes, Dustin, I sure am. Gotta have them. They, I said that wrong. They help me sleep at night. They do. And they do help a lot with the pain. But I don't use them that much during the day because um, I take my pain medication and that just makes me loopy and tired. Oh, poor Lydia. It'll go away, hon, and then you'll feel better. You are in my prayers, just so you know. Well, you guys are all in my prayers. Watch that I don't. Yeah, me too, Kim. And I do. I drink a lot of water, Gatorade. I might have one Dr. Pepper with dinner, or when I'm sitting here, I might have one, but yeah, I do, Destin, when I sit in my recliner and my pills kick in. I'm out for about an hour, but I try not to nap too much because if I nap too much, then I can't sleep at night. And my eyes are finally going down. They were so swollen. It was bad. But what do you do? You know? Oh, thank you, Lydia. That's so sweet. But yeah, I try, I do my best. My granddaughter and daughter-in-law, my grandson, they come over a lot and help me if I need anything. And I always let them know, I'll tell my granddaughter, yeah, will you get me this? And then I'll tell the grandson, will you get grandma that? And then after I do that, they're happy and they're fine because I asked them to do something for me. And their mother does a lot. In fact, on Sundays, right now, on Sundays, we get video chats with my son, which is good, At least I get to see him and talk to him as opposed to writing a letter or something like that. And my daughter rub my back with Vicks, wrap myself with my blanket and the paper. Oh, that fibromyalgia here is pretty painful. That's good though. I'm glad that your daughter did that. And it helped. That's a good thing. That's good, Carmen. Yeah, Kim, they don't fly. They come over, stop by if they're in town, and because they live, it's only like 15, 20 minutes away, and they come to town all the time. They'll bring me, like box of food from the food bank where they get it, and just, stuff like that. And it's nice. Yes, it is nice. Vicks is very good for a lot of things. Oh, Carmen, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I've heard. Because the doctors have checked me a couple times for that, but they say I don't have it. But of course, my pain stems from this doggone cancer. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're allergic to them. I only take one pain pill and it's not very strong. I mean, it does take care of the pain, which is why, you know, which is something I need because that pain is bad. That's why I had to stop working. Yeah, I had to stop because of all this, but I wish I could go work. It's hard enough trying to get from the chair, that chair to this chair to, into bed, because my other leg takes all the pressure where, it starts hurting. And my hip on the other side starts hurting. Oh gosh, Carmen, I'm so sorry. Sounds like you've had a bout with pain too. Hi, U-Haul. How's my son? I'm glad you came in. It's good to see you. It is, Carmen. I totally agree. It's hard to do anything when you're in pain. Oh, yeah, we went to Black Bear. It was good, but it wasn't all that great. Hello, Harry D. Welcome. It's nice to meet you also. But yeah, oh no. That's what irritates me when I go to a restaurant. It's like, if you don't want to do your job, why are you here? And a lot of them don't want to do their job. I sent Danny a couple days ago to get some saline solution because I didn't have any. And so, because something with my insurance, my nurse hasn't came, so I had to do my leg myself. Walmart said, the kid at Walmart said they didn't have any. And I said, he's full of shit. You tell him to walk his happy butt back there and look, in the back. And of course, Danny, no, there's none on the shelf. That doesn't mean they don't have it. Yeah, Harry, this pain, it's like 24/7. Yours is too, Carmen, huh? It's no good. You try to put your mind on something else, and you can't because you can't ignore the pain. So, yeah, the portions are good if you get it good. If you order something big, Walmart has, I know. I was like, So when I hung up from talking to Danny, I called Walmart and I got the department where they sell that stuff. And I asked the manager, I said, you guys don't have no saline. And she goes, Yeah, we have sailing. So she went, told the kid to go look in the back. And he did. And he came out and said no. But he was only back there long enough to look around and come back out. So she went back there and she said, we have plenty of saline. And she had that kid stocking the shelf. And she, of course, she got onto him. I mean, it's your job. You get paid to go do that. Me too, Harry. I've worked in retail for at least 20 years, 25. And when you start getting low on something, they order it. They get their list and they order it before it runs out. They do, Carmen. They have very poor service. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too, Dustin. You know, it's like it isn't that's your job. You get paid. If you don't have it out, you get paid to go back and find it and bring some out. Now, I could understand um, if they honestly didn't have any, then someone didn't do their order right. You worked at Walmart, Carmen? Yeah. Yeah, so did Elaine. She did the, she was at the front, you know, where you return and, you know, all that stuff. I never worked at Walmart. I worked, oh wow, 10 years. I worked out at the mall. I worked at Hanes, and I was a, um, uh, not the manager, but assistant manager. Food for less, yes. But Danny got some at Stater Brothers. They had it. Yeah, well, no, I was an assistant manager. And, you know, it's just people don't. Me too, Carmen. You get that way after a while. But out at the mall, we had a lot of buses and then town people, you know. So, and we were always busy. It's 90% of the stores have closed. And there's two sides. There was the one mall and the other. The other one's doing pretty good, but the other one was closed. I was wondering, sure, Harry, you could ask a question. Carmen, I would get irritated and then I would call. I would tell one of the sales girls to handle it while I had to go in the office to do something. Or I had to use the restroom, you know. But Yeah, they are, Carmen. And it's sad, you know. You should be able to go in there, and if you can't find something, ask somebody, and they should know where it's at before they're even out on the floor. I understand some things you have to look up, but that only takes a second on those little doohickeys they have now. You know, oh, do you? Well, I did. I don't know if they're still there. But, it's like if you don't know where it's at, ask your manager. You know, just say, hey, I'm not sure, but at least try to help. And they don't do that anymore. They just say, oh, yeah, that's on aisle 5. You go to aisle 5 and it's not even close to what you asked for. It's like, never mind, I'll find it myself. That's why I don't ask for help. If I need something, I'll find it myself. I mean, you know, if you need a certain um, toaster, for instance, you go to the kitchen aisle. If you don't find the one you need, you ask. And 9 times out of 10, they don't know where it's at either. You know, it's pretty sad. But I haven't been there in a while, Danny. Danny does all my shopping. Yes, we couldn't either, Carmen. It's so much different now. Yep, they do. You do feel like, you know, yeah, me too, Carmen. But yeah, Harry, I agree. And it's hard, and it's hard to get. They hire people. These people are under you. So when you're the manager or the assistant manager or anything on that day or those days, you have to make sure these kids are working. Hello, Wendy H. Thank you for coming in, and it's good to see you. I'm just glad I don't. I mean, I miss it, but I don't know that I would be there too long because I would get fired because I don't, I would, you have to stay on top of them or they're not gonna, they're just gonna go, oh, well, got away with that one. See if we can get away with it again. I just want that check, you know, and it's sad, but at the same time, it's like you're not here to play games. You are here to work. Yeah, I can understand that too, Carmen. When you're in a lot of pain, you just and a lot of times it's hard to stand for a long time. You know, and running back and forth and doing. I didn't like doing the walls, but I did them because it was my job, you know. You had to do the planograms and all that, especially management. Of course, you could put an associate on it, but when they're done, you got to redo it because it wasn't done right. But now, um, now I got a call a hospital here, and they want me to get a CT scan. And this doctor of mine, my primary, when I went and seen her, well, I had a visit with her, like I'm talking to you guys. She she said, I need you to go get a CT scan of your lungs. And I said, okay, you know. She said, I'll send it in. And I said, well, my lungs are fine. Me being a smart aleck again. And she said, no, she said, I want you to have a scan of your lungs to make sure there's no cancer in them. I was like, well, thanks for letting me know it that way. You know, it's just kids my age at the time. I haven't met my 30s, but it scares me the difference. I'm sorry, Harry, but you do become a babysitter. I mean, it's sad because these people walk in the door and their kids just all ask one way and they go another. And it's like, keep your kids with you. You know? Yes, Harry, don't let them take advantage because they will try. They will definitely try. That's good advice, Carmen. But yeah, that's right. I totally agree, Carmen. That's how I feel about it. Exactly. And it's sad because what are they learning? You know, what are they learning? Oh, I don't have to do anything, but I got this check. You know, they're not learning responsibility. They're not learning any of that like we did back in the day, you know. And I, for one, I get so upset that I just leave. Yeah. You know, I go in there to shop. You go in there to shop, not to, you know, say, excuse me, kids, can I get by? And half the time they're like, no, when I'm done, or, it's just sad. Um, yeah, does or Harry. I mean, and you just gotta, I'll stand there for a couple minutes, and if they don't move, I'll just be like, and then I'll just turn around and say that I'm not going to argue with someone's children, you know. It's just, it's like I said, it's sad. When I would take my son to the store, he stayed with me. And if he didn't, I'd smack him on the butt and tell him, stay with me. You're not going to go run around, you know. And don't think that every time we come to the store, you're getting something. That was another thing. And I tell my grandkids the same thing. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Harry. But it it happens nowadays. You can't. Well, have fun, you all. I hope you find some good stuff. Yeah, Carmen, see that a lot too. Okay, you all. Thank you. And but yeah, there's still a lot of that, you know. It's hard to find good people, you know, and you just and you like it or not, you still have to get along with everybody. And I was always, you know, always happy go lucky like I am now. And I always gave people respect when they came in, and just, that's true, Carmen. That is true. Harry, it's okay, hon. It is okay. That's what we're here for. By the time I'm done, you'll be laughing and not even thinking about that. Because that's what I like, to make people laugh. You know, even though I'm in pain, It's all good. As long as I can come up with something. Yes, you got it out of your system, and that helps. Just like me coming on to chat, it helps me a lot because I love all my YouTube friends. I have fun. I laugh. You know, I don't feel sorry for myself at all. Oh, you're very welcome, Harry. But what do you do? I could sit there and, just be like, well, I don't feel good, so I'm just going to sit here. It's like, no, I'm going to get up and I'm going to, know, go outside and, you know, do something. I don't think she did either, Carmen, because she's usually on pretty quick. She might be napping or eating dinner or, you know, that's right, Kim G, we do. We all need to get it out of our system. And I know that I need to start doing more lives so I can get more subscribers. Yes, naps are important. I try to take them early so that, because if I take it too late, I'm up all night. And I don't want to be up all night. Even when I take medicine sometimes. If I had taken a nap and I, too late, take medicine. It's really hard for me to go to sleep. Oh, you don't have to apologize, Harry. It's hard for me to nap too, Carmen, but I've gotten used to it since I've had all this cancer. Hi, Arnie. How are you, dear? Yeah. And I like to talk. And I love to see all the YouTubers, that come in. All my friends. My friends are awesome. Wonderful people. Oh, you just got back from Walmart. Never been able to. Oh, Carmen, I never did either. Like I said, until this cancer hit me, I just, now it's, if I take a nap, it's going to be early. Yeah, me too, Kim G. The all-nighters are done. I'm at the age now where it's like, I guess I need to take it easy for a little while. Yeah, we were just talking. Did you get any help, Arnie? Yeah, Harry, decided when they told me I had it, I'm not going to let it get me. I'm going to kick its ass. And that's what I'm doing. And this is my second time. I thought 5, 6 years ago, that was it. You know, they got rid of it. I was doing good. I was back on my feet, taking care of my dad, you know, and it hit me again. And at this time, it's in my breast. Now they want to see if I have it in my lungs. But either way, I'm still going to fight it because I have grandkids. I have a son. I have a daughter-in-law. I have a life, basically. It may be, you know, not very much, but I do have a life and I do enjoy it. If you want to, Arnie, sure. You can come up here with me. Oh, thank you, Harry. That's nice. Very nice. But yeah, I just, pain or not, I'm going to the range tomorrow. What do you mean, Carmen? To the range. To shoot. Do you go shoot a gun? Oh, you need the link, huh? Um, Gotta remember how to do it. How do I do it? Yes, to shoot a gun. I don't like guns. I mean, um, yeah, and I just don't like them because I've had them pointed on me a couple times. So they kind of scare me. Um, Let me think. I know I have to do something to drop. Oh, I have to invite, right? Invite. Invite guest. Oops, copy. Um, oh, what did I do? Copy. Okay, copy. And then I go down here, I believe. I hit on that. And then I paste. And then I put it in the comment. I think I did it. Woohoo! Yay! I just got excited there for a minute. Because, like I said, I don't go live by myself. Elaine's usually with me, and she tells me how to do it. But she not today. Self-defense here is a must. Just the other day, I got, ooh. Oh no. Carmen, that's not good. Hi, Ernie.
Hi, Doc.
It's
Hi, everyone.
how are you?
I'm
You're
doing
freezing.
okay.
You're freezing, Ernie.
Yeah, nothing else,
That's scary. Sorry.
nothing
It's
else I could tell you what happened with Walmart.
ah,
Yeah, I ordered my groceries that morning, and they were supposed to come later on that day. They never did. And so I called to see what was going on. They said they're waiting for a driver. So I waited a bit and then called again. And the excuse I got again, they're waiting for a driver. Still never came. And then next day when I got up, I called again, and they said my groceries were supposed to come between 10 and 10:30. Never came.
oh no. I'm sorry, Ernie.
And then the fourth time I called to see what's going on, and they told me again they're waiting for a driver because the one from yesterday canceled at the last minute.
Oh jeez.
And then
Carmen said hi, Danny.
Oh, tell everybody I said hi. I came
Okay.
in and I hit the
Hi,
live button.
Danny.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing okay.
Good.
Yeah, that's scary, Carmen. It's not like that here, you know. But I'm in where I'm at. Um, I'm in a safe safe uh, old people.
Gated community.
uh,
Gated community.
yes, I'm in a gated community
I'm gonna run. I'll be back.
for old people.
Yeah.
Okay, be
Love
careful.
you.
Love you too.
Tell everybody I said hi.
Okay.
You can take your 4 o'clock too.
So you had to get your LTC. What is that?
Cholesterol.
That
I think it's cholesterol.
she's talking about a gun. Kim G said hi, Ernie.
I
And
can,
here Harry
I,
said hi, gentlemen. Pleasure to meet you. Oh, license to carry. Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
You're still freezing, Ernie. Just off and on.
yeah, munching on some cashews.
Ooh. I like cashews and almonds and peanuts.
Yeah,
Like them all.
yeah, with dealing with Walmart and that, then finally I got like ticked off, and then I went up there, went to the service desk, and then the person at the service desk said that was out of their control. They couldn't do nothing about it.
Oh, geez.
So I was basically been getting a runaround.
Not you.
Me too.
And then in the process, they canceled my order, so I had to reorder.
And you went to Walmart, huh?
Yeah, I had to get the rest because they only put like half back because they used two different payments of method of payments.
Oh, brother. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm munching on pretzels and goldfish. Walmart, Harry, is one of our major stores where everybody, just about everybody, shops at. Oh, you're in the UK. I have a friend that lives there, over there. Couple of friends, actually.
Yeah, Walmart is a department store, and I think in the UK it's called something different. Someone else told me that once.
What's that on your cut now?
What's that?
You're cutting out, so I didn't get what you said.
Oh, yeah, I think Walmart is named something different in the UK because someone else mentioned that to me once.
They don't have it there, do they, Harry? Well, obviously not, or you wouldn't have been asking. But yeah, it's like I said, and I, of course, too, I'm in a small town. So, you know,
Yeah,
Walmart and Stater Brothers are two big stores. We have a lot of Dollar Generals. We have one Dollar Tree, but we do have a lot of Dollar Generals.
yeah, I got a couple of dollar stores here.
Is your uh, grocery stores going back to paper bags? No more plastic bags here. It's all the brown paper bags, which is good because I use them for crafting.
Yeah, we got plastic bags. Yeah,
What is it?
yeah, we got plastic bags. Yeah, at Walmart.
With a big hole in it. Club card prices here. Um, yeah, prices are getting bad too. They're going up. And it's getting hard to, I mean, don't get me wrong, I make it from payday to pay. Well, I do have help, but, its prices are so high now on everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's car insurance. I had to get a different internet because the one I had went from $49.99 a month to $79 something. I was like, oh hell no. So
wow.
yeah. So I switched to T-Mobile and I got what's it called? I got a discount because I'm a senior citizen. And now it's 53, I believe, but it's a locked in for 5 years.
That's
So,
good.
yeah. What car insurance do you have, Carmen? Because I've been looking. I need my car insurance went way up too. I have right now I have State Farm and it's gone way up. But, you know, I gotta find a better one. Liberty Mutual. I'll look that up because I want to make sure that it's not an off the wall one that's just gonna, screw me. But um, I'll see what they got, Carmen. Thank you, Harry. You have a good day also. And thank you so much for coming in. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. And yes, come back again.
Bye, Harry.
And if you're on, look up Hot Damn Elaine's Crafting. That's my sister. And she does crafts and she also does bingo, which is a lot of fun. We cut up in there too. A lot of shit slinging in there. But yeah, because geez, I just seems like if it's not one thing, it's another. And I'm still having trouble with them letting me know something about my disability. I'm not getting it. I'm not hearing anything. I call every day and they keep saying, well, we're working on it. When? Because I'm not getting anything. Not even a letter saying you've been denied or you've been approved. Nothing. I might just one of these days when I go to the doctor, might have Danny just take me straight to the Social Security and ask them,
Yeah.
what the hell's the problem? Or do you guys work like I do at Walmart? You don't get no help.
Yeah, with me, I had to switch doctors because where I was going, though they're no longer in the United Healthcare Network.
Oh no.
So I had to cancel any and all appointments and
Oh,
find some new doctors.
that's bad. Yeah, Carmen. I hope so because it's wrong. It shouldn't be taking this long. It's been almost a year. I think it's only like a month or two away from it being a year. It's like, hey, come on, I'm here. So, did you find anything good, Arnie?
I just got the remainder of my groceries, mainly.
Yeah. Mine took about that long to get approved. Oh, wow. That's good, Carmen. Hopefully mine will. Oh, those are cute.
Yeah, I got a couple of these in honor of my parents.
Are they? Oh, they're, what you call it? Oh, those are cute.
Yeah,
You hang them on the tree, right?
I could if I want to.
Or you can set them. I mean, but that's what they are for, right?
Yeah,
I can't think of what I'm trying to say.
yeah, I have some family pictures. I figure I'll put them with them because I have a family picture right there.
Oh,
And then in another room, I have another family picture.
I think I have a couple. I just have to find them. Ornaments, that's what I was trying to say. Oh, well, Carmen, I know that whatever you're making or whatever you do make, it's going to be beautiful because you do good work. You and Mama Bear. But I'm learning. I am learning.
Ouch. Ouch.
I am learning. I'm trying. You know, with all this leg crap, I haven't been able to do anything.
Yeah,
You know, just keep your leg up, don't put pressure on it. Now it's like, I gotta do something else. I can't just sit here anymore.
yeah, same thing with me. I had foot wounds. I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, that's right. You showed us that. That's gotta hurt, you know?
Yeah,
We started doing theme trees for him since he came out of the. Oh, that's awesome, Carmen. How old is he? That is just so cool. And then, yeah, I knew what you were saying. My uh Sage, you all know Sage, my granddaughter. She has a boyfriend. I was like, oh no, here we go. She's 15. I knew that was going to happen sooner or later.
yeah,
Oh, he's 8 and been cancer free. That's awesome, Carmen. I will definitely put him in my prayers that he, you know, poor thing.
that's good, Carmen.
Yeah, that's got to be hard on him being a kid, man. That just breaks my heart when I see kids sick like that. What you eating, Arnie?
I mean, Salisbury steak with mac and cheese. I didn't feel like cooking anything.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's a Stouffer's TV dinner.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah,
And they're very filling.
yeah,
Bless his heart. A friend of mine, her son, had leukemia also. And he's 20, or no, he's up in his 30s and doing really good. So, bless his little heart. But yeah, this cancer, I'm telling you, it knocks you on your butt.
Yeah.
But I just fight through it because I'm not going to let it get me down. Yes, Carmen, I agree. I agree completely.
Yeah, another thing that stings too is our pets getting cancer so early in life.
Yes.
One time I remember my mom asking the vet, what's causing our pets to get cancer? And the vet said right out, it's the pet food that we buy for them.
I heard that one time on uh, some kind of show I was watching where they said pets can get cancer too.
Yeah.
And if I, like if I go, ow, 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 because I do, because I hurt so bad. Boy, Ernie's right next to me looking at me like, what's the matter, Mama? And I'm like, I'm okay, Ernie. I just hurt. And then when I'm outside, because I go out and sit on my deck, and he'll sit at the front end and like his lookout like this, like a lookout post.
Yeah.
Then he'll go sit at the side that has my ramp. And he'll do the same thing. Look around. If anybody walks by, he'll bark. And he sounds like a huge dog. He's just this little ham looking thing.
Yeah.
I have a few more to make. Is to fill a 6-foot tree. Yeah. That's a good thing, Carmen. It's getting really hard for me to decorate because I just want to get a small tree that I could put in my window, and then put things around my house, of course, over the little fireplace and all that. But that big tree, I don't think I'm gonna put it up. I might just give it to Sarah or trade her, because her tree's small.
Yeah. Yeah. Last couple of years, I just brought up my little tree, my 1-footer.
Yeah. You have 2 trees. Wow. I don't know how you do it, Carmen. I mean, I stayed real busy when I could. And once I'm back on my feet, I'll be busy then.
Yeah.
I still don't want a great big tree, because it's not really, I don't have any kids here, so, I don't need a great big one.
Yeah.
But I will keep the memory ornaments, put them on a smaller tree. And I have a whole set of Campbell's soup ornaments. The balls are pretty big. And then I have a set of the Disney character. They're real old. I got both sets from my grandmother. The Disney one is the Disney characters. And my grandson, he's 7. I think Isaac is 7. So, he would have fun with that. He'd still be interested in it. Or Sage. She's
Yeah.
interested in one thing. And that's her new boyfriend. So, I keep telling her you're too young, but I didn't listen at that age either. Oh, I bet it was beautiful. I bet it was very pretty, Carmen. I have, a few of the village houses, but they're pretty big. So I put one on each side of the bottom of my fireplace. It's just it doesn't blow out heat or anything, but it looks like there's a fire in it. And it makes the noise. What is that called? It's a I know the name for it, but I can't think of it. Oh no. Yeah. Just have to tell them. You can look at them. Yeah. Isaac's autistic too, Carmen, so it is hard to try to tell him,
Yeah, my brother was autistic also.
Mm. And Isaac is also ADHD, like my son. So he's all over the place and everything. I was like, how do you do it, Sarah? She said, well, how did you do it, Dorth? Because she calls me Dorth. I was like, I don't remember. Oh, yeah, there you go, Carmen. Put it up in your room. That'll work. But yeah, that would be fun, just putting it all up and sitting there looking at it. That's the best part after it's all put up. And then the day after Christmas, I'm taking it all down. I don't keep mine up till New Year's.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people do, but not me. Day after Christmas, oh, it's all going back to way. It's going in its little home for a year. But I love to see the kids' faces, when they're opening something. Oh my goodness, Carmen. My room's pretty big. I mean, I have my bed, which is a queen, and my two side tables. And then in the corner, I have a recliner, and that's Ernie's bed. He loves his recliner. Of course, he's got beds all over the place.
Yeah.
But he'll either sleep at the foot of my bed. If I'm sick, he'll sleep under my bed, right under me. And he's got his bed, which is the recliner. If anybody comes over, even with Danny here, he'll jump up in the recliner in the living room so nobody can sit there. He's a little fart. But it's his house, you know, it's his, what you call it? It's his place. And then the couch. When Sarah and the kids come over, he'll lay on the couch and push himself all the way out so that they can't sit down. It's like, Ernie, stop it. Oh, wow, Carmen, that's awesome. I bet it was beautiful. Yeah. I would have taken pictures of it also. It sounds beautiful. I'm not much of a decorator. I try. But then it's like, I get frustrated and go, just put it where.
Yeah.
But then Sage will come over and she'll fix it. She'll go, oh, Grandma, why'd you put this here? I don't know. This should be over here. I'll move it. You do it. And then when she does it, it looks really nice. Oh, you have train sets also. Wow. That would be cool, Carmen. That would be awesome. But like I said, this year, I'm not, unless Danny wants to put it up or the kids come over, you know, I just can't. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can put the little ones. I have the little Dollar Tree, a couple of those. I could put those on the table and do those myself, but not that big one. There's just no way. And that was the one I got from my parents. Well, that would be pretty, Carmen. That would be very pretty. make it look like like the trains driving around the village. That would be cool. I think I know it would look beautiful because you're good at that kind of stuff. I'm I can to some point I can make things look really pretty, but at some point, but if my grandson see them going around, mine too, Carmen. The trains would be going down the hallway if my grandson got a hold of them. If I had any, which I used to have a small one that went around, but I think I gave it to my son or somebody. That would be Isaac. I gave him a, them NASCAR, the steel cars,
Yeah.
NASCAR cars, the heavy ones. And I said, okay, Isaac, this car is not, you play with it in the house, not outside. So he wanted to take it home. And I said, okay, but take care of it. Because I said it's valuable. And that evening, Sarah called and said he took it out in the front yard and smashed it with the rock, flattened it out. So I told him, no more. I'm not giving you any more like that. Nothing like that because you're not going to take care of it. I was hoping it would teach him,
Yeah.
It didn't. Oh, I hope you do find it, Carmen. That'd be nice to see. But yeah, I won't give him anything valuable. And I make him the Hot Wheels and stuff that I got him for Christmas. I make him keep them here because his mom just sits there and says, I'm going to spank you. I'm gonna. And he just looks at her like, yeah, right. You ain't going to do anything.
What you want, Layla?
Hi, Layla. How is Layla?
Layla's doing okay. Must have woke up from her nap. She came out of the living room.
I didn't even put up a tree or any decorations last year. Only me and hubby ever. Yeah, that's me, Kim G. I'm the only one that sees it unless the kids come by, stop by, And of course, they do come on Christmas Day, but what's the point of me doing all this great big tree and stuff when I'm the only one that sees it?
Yeah.
Well, and Danny sees it, but stuff is even getting hard on him to do. You know, he's got a bad back. And that's my mood this year, not to put anything. But my daughter doesn't let me be the Grinch I am. Or Carmen, you're not a Grinch. That's because your daughter knows you do beautiful stuff. And it looks pretty. I wish I was more that's I don't even go anywhere, Kimchi. Elaine and Ray come here, but hopefully I'll be able to cook this year. If not, they could still come over and Elaine can cook. Never. But she don't like to cook. But she said the other day that she might just make, a small Christmas dinner and have Danny and I over at her house, which would be nice too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He's your spirit animal. That's cute, Carmen. Grinch PJs. That's what I need. I'm a Grinch sometimes, not all the time. But sometimes I can't be. The last before my dad passed, when I took care of him and my mom, I decorated their house really nice every year because that was their favorite time, And I cooked the big dinner every year and I had everybody over. My brother and his wife, their kids, Elaine and Ray, and their kids.
Yeah.
And it was fun. But now it's just, I'm going to have trouble even trying this year. Oh, that's cool. Oh, ouch. Carmen, getting pains in my leg. But that's because I just took my pain pill, my 4 o'clocker.
Layla, she fell asleep on my slippers.
Oh, how cute. That's cute.
Yeah, she laid on them, then conked right out.
She wants to be close to you.
Yeah.
Our animals do that. They want to be right where we are, whether we like it or not. Yeah, she is adorable, Carmen. What?
Layla, where are you? Oh, there you are. Get your butt up. Oh.
Yes, sorry.
Excuse you.
Oh, hi, Layla.
Oh,
Did she fart?
yeah.
You notice he waited till he was holding Layla, then said she farted.
Yeah, it was a loud one.
I know it was you, Arnie. Oh,
Okay.
yes. I don't know anymore. I just,
Here you go.
it's just, you know, I don't know. I don't even know where I was going with that. I just start babbling, and pretty soon I stop myself and go, the hell was I talking about? Have you ever done that? You start talking about something and then you're halfway through it and you're like, okay, I just went brain dead. What was I talking about? I do it all the time. And it's okay. I used to tell people that I had imaginary friends, and their names are Fred and Kenny. So one day we were sitting there, and I was so mad, and I was just cussing up a storm. And my dad goes, young lady, you watch your mouth. I go, that wasn't me. I said, that was Fred. Fred was cussing at me. It was just coming out of my mouth. I said, but okay, I'll stop it. And then I went, damn, it makes me mad. But yeah. Um,
Oh,
I'll go about another, when it gets to 150, I'll go about another 10 minutes. That'll be 2 hours.
yeah.
That'll give me some good time, huh? Will it, Arnie?
Yeah, it'll be 2 hours that it'll be up.
Yeah, but it'll give me good time, right?
Yeah.
Wish Mama Bear and Billy Bob had come in, but they might not even be home. It is a Friday.
Or they're taking their afternoon nap.
Yeah. I'm thinking they might have went to see their son.
Yeah.
I doubt it. They're probably napping, like you said. Jeez. I think it's just the way I'm sitting. Like I always used to tell David, it'll feel better when it quits hurting. That's my motto. And it does. Works every time. First time that I said that to him, um, no, Carmen, I can't eat coconut. I'm allergic. I like the smell of it, but I can't eat.
Yeah, I never had coconut flavored pumpkin pie.
I bet it's good, but I can't eat coconut.
Last week I made a pumpkin cheesecake pie.
Now I know that was good. I love cheesecake. My favorite is chocolate. I bet pumpkin spice is really good. You'll have to let me know how it turns out, Carmen. Damn fly, get out of here. These flies want to die. And there's only a couple in here that don't want to leave me alone. And I don't stink. May try it for Thanksgiving. Yeah, that would be a good dessert. When we had that Hughes, remember that grocery store that was called Hughes? Anyway, we had one. And every time, my husband at the time, every time we'd get in an argument or a fight, I'd go to Hughes. They had the best. It was like a 3-layer chocolate cream cheese cake. You know, it was about that tall, so big. You know, not great big, but
Yeah.
and one time I was so mad at him. I went and bought one of those. And I like those too, Carmen, the ones with the strawberry, the regular, yeah. But I went and bought one of them cakes. And I took it home and I ate the whole thing. Oh my God. I was sick for 3 days because it's got like so much, chocolate cake at the bottom. Then it's got a bigger cheesecake part. Then it's got a little bit of a thinner chocolate. And then a little bit of a thinner chocolate. And then a bigger piece of chocolate on top. I ate that whole thing. never did that again. Oh, that's awesome, Carmen. I don't eat a lot of sweets. That's why it was funny that I ate the whole cake. I was pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not really a sweets eater myself. I love dark chocolate. I'll get a bag of Dove chocolate. That goes in my bedroom by my bed so the kids can't get it. That would have been me up with my depression. Yeah, Carmen, it was like, I mean, and they were laughing at me because, yeah, you too. They were laughing at me when I brought it home. I said, that's it. I'm going to eat this whole cake. And I was like 105 pounds at the time. Kids were laughing at me, going, yeah, right. Where are you going to put that cake in that little body? And I did. And they were all like, oh my God, she ate that whole cake. I didn't even give them a bite. But yeah, when I'm mad like that, I either clean or I sit and eat. Whatever. I mean, it could be celery and peanut butter, but I will sit and I will eat. And, or like I said, I'd clean. Then he come home and said, well, you didn't have to eat the whole cake. You could have cleaned. And I said, get off your ass and clean. And tell me to clean. I think that was when I went on strike too. Because he had 3 boys. And then I had David. So I had 4 boys. Well, 5 including his ass. And I was like, you clean. I put my poop on for a walk. That's what I should have done. But Carmen, I think I ran into Hughes and grabbed that cake and paid for it, ran out, went home and ate it. Then I had to take the boys to baseball practice. And I'm sitting there going, oh my God, my stomach hurts. Why does your stomach hurt, Dorothy? I'd say, oh, I don't know. And the kids would all go, she ate a whole cake by herself. She didn't even share it. I was like, you know how kids are. But I haven't done that since. I like to bake. I like to cook. And now that they're only given those, the brown bag, you know, that they put your groceries in, Stater Brothers. I want to make a homemade, of course, apple pie and cherry pie in the brown bag. It's what my grandma used to do. Them pies are the best. And you cook them in the brown bag. Because, you know, back in their day, they didn't have much at all. They lived in a little cabin or little trailer, you know. Yeah, Carmen, I was gonna mention that. I would be scared to death to go for a walk. Because like I said, this is a small town. You know that song, Everybody Knows Everybody? That's what this town is like. And, you know, we have our bad areas where I wouldn't live. But all in all, it's not really a bad town. Excuse me, where my parents lived, where I grew up. My niece lives, it's my house, but my niece and her family live in it. And it's pretty safe out there. I mean, it was starting to get kind of rough, but that's just how it is now. Even though I'm in a gated community, I still constantly am looking over my shoulder. And that's only because of the bad marriages, a couple of them that I was in. You know, you have to, I just, you know, because you never know. You just never know. Oh, that's too bad, Carmen. You know, it's sad that it has to be that way. You know, afraid to go out of your home because you don't know if you're going to come back. That's what scares me.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, so many things have happened. I wonder why you would think that they would close it down with things going on like that. I would petition it to be closed down. You know, but even now, even that doesn't work anymore. Like you can get 120 signatures on the don't close it down and get 5,000 on the close it down. They still don't do it. So, oh my goodness, really? That's not good. They found a man hanging. Ugh. I don't know how you even go out of your house, Carmen.
Yeah, that stinks, Carmen.
What is it like at your place, Arnie?
It's not too bad.
Probably like mine, you just have certain areas.
Yeah.
But see, I'm close to LA, so not close, like maybe 3-4 hour drive, maybe even a 2.5. Could be wrong. But still, you know, you don't know if someone's going to come in town and start, hey, you know, and no, they won't. My goodness. That's just horrible. But every day, every day, there are sheriffs and police that drive through the park a couple times a day. Make sure everything's, you know, so that helps. that makes me feel a little more safer. But I like living alone. It's just, I've done it for so long that I like it. It doesn't bother me. That's true, Carmen. People asked for it to be built, so now they have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true. And, if you know, where the bad parts of town are, I just avoid that area. I wouldn't even drive by it. But all in all, this is a pretty good town. Oh my goodness. That's horrible. Is it like a city or is it a town? Because this is, they call Barstow a city, but it's not very, very big. I can get from this end of town to the end where my niece lives in 10 minutes. I can get to Elaine's house in 4 minutes. She's that close. But, it's. And out where my grandkids are, it's not too bad out there. That little town and the town right after that, they are big drug towns. They call one of them the biggest drug place ever. If you've ever heard of Newberry. But, it's a farming town. Yeah. That's, yeah. Now the pain's in my ankle. Sometimes it feels like there's a wrecking ball inside my leg just doing this. It's like, come on, knock it off. But well, I was going to shut down in 10 minutes, but I'm enjoying talking.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Carmen, that's not good. So you can't even probably decorate your yard, huh? In the fear that someone's going to come and take it. I've always said, if you can't buy it, you don't need it.
Yeah.
And you don't take it from someone who worked their ass off to buy it. I don't like thieves. I don't like thieves and I don't like liars. And I love my son. But I don't like the stuff he's done. And he just is going to have to learn. But this time, I'm pretty sure mother's intuition on this one. And usually a mother's intuition is right. It may be little, but it's right. Part of sometimes all of it. But you know how that is, Carmen. I'm sure you have mother's intuition, like because he's always been the type, even though, when he has been to prison, the judge will say, "Did you do that?" And he'll say, "Yep, I did." End of the story. And he's always been that way. Hi, there you are, beautiful Mama Bear.
Hi, Mama Bear.
I'm sorry, I didn't even think. I just hopped on. I wanted to just talk and visit. But I'll be on for a while because you're here now. But yeah, there's that. Last year, all our cars got broke into. Their keys in it and unlocked, and they took. Oh my gosh, that's horrible, Carmen. I'm so sorry. I was bored too, Mama Bear. That's why I got on here. I thought, well, I'm just going to try to do it myself. And I did. And then Ernie popped up, and I was like, yay, because he knows how to do it all. I know. I'm learning, though. Elaine's teaching me a lot, and I learned a lot from Arnie. I'm doing pretty good, Mama Bear. I feel pretty good today. I felt good yesterday, but yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Still having an issue with the doggone voice, but as you can tell, it comes and goes. I get real loud. Yeah, I'll be real loud, and pretty soon I'm whispering.
Hey, Lydia.
Oh, Arnie. I'll just be talking. Yeah, I'll just be talking away, and pretty soon I'm going, and then they did.
Yeah, there was one year right after my mom passed. She had like a bottle of change in the car. Then in the glove compartment, I had a Bluetooth module that would plug into the car radio. And that way I could listen to my phone when I would sit in the car and wait. And someone stole that.
People need to keep their sticky little fingers off of stuff that is not theirs.
And then last year, someone smashed the driver's side rear window.
That's horrible.
Yeah, that was a $500 repair. I wasn't expecting.
Yeah. Oh. Nope. Like I said, it's getting really bad. And back in the day, when I grew up, we left our windows open. We left our doors unlocked. We walked up and down the street at midnight,
Yeah.
Never had a problem. But now you have to lock everything up. And watch your back, which I do anyway. No, it's just something. It's sad. It's very, very sad that that's
Yeah.
how, that's how we have to live now. You know? Oh, I'm sorry, Lydia. I'm praying for you that pain goes away. And it will. I just know it will. Really? Wow.
Wow, Mama Bear.
That's a big hike. Okay, Carmen. Oh, a fried egg sandwich sounds good.
That sounds good.
It does, huh?
Sometimes I'll do that.
Me too. Do you like 3-minute eggs? I do. You bring the water to a boil, and I use a spoon. Put a couple eggs in it, and you only boil it for 3 minutes. And make toast. Then you take the eggs out, and you break your toast up, put it in a bowl. Then you crack the egg all the way around, open it, and take it all out because the yolk is still soft.
Yeah.
And you take out the white parts, and then you put salt and pepper. That's it. And you mix it all up. My mom used to make us that when we were sick, and I love it. I still eat it that way. But I love my fried egg sandwiches with cheese on toast. Maybe with a couple pieces of bacon on the side. Or sausage or I did too, Mama Bear. My other dog. My big dog. I used to make her eggs. They don't like you. Sometimes they don't like me. You know how you mentioned something you want to eat in your stomach? It's like, I don't think so. That happens to me sometimes with eggs. Yeah, that's good too, Lydia. Yeah. I like them. But too many, like I can't eat them like every day. Because if I try to eat them every day, that's too much. They don't like me then. I get all upset to my stomach. But every once in a while. But that's the 2, 3. I like them 3. I like them fried. I like them parboiled. And I like them hard boiled. You know, scrabbled sometimes.
Yeah.
Like if they're in a burrito or something. That's a pretty bad, Arnie.
Yeah, it's one of these collapsible totes.
It's pretty. I like the design on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Mama Bear, now they want me to get a CT scan of my lungs to see if I have lung cancer.
Sometimes when they have eggs in the morning, Layla's got to have her little portion of egg.
The what, honey?
Sometimes when I have eggs in the morning, Layla sits and waits for her little portion of egg.
Ernie will sit there. He'll lay there and stare at me. He'll look at me and then he'll look at the egg. And if I ignore him, pretty soon he's straight up like this, just staring at me. Where's mine? I love farm fresh eggs, the brown eggs. Oh my goodness. They're the best because they're straight up fresh. And the two, the ones that have the two middles, the two yolks, the one egg, two yolks come out with it. Those are good too. At work, I will do a hot ham and cheese sandwich with the egg. That's good too, Lydia.
Yeah, one time I got jumbled eggs, and just about every egg was a double yolker.
Oh wow. Those are good. I got my grandma one time asked if we wanted I think it was an ostrich egg or something. In my big mouth. Yeah. I didn't know they were that big. They were huge. Oops. They were huge. I did it again. And I said, I can't eat that, Grandma. It's too big. And it was green. Not the egg that she cooked, but the outside. The egg was that big. It was huge.
Yeah.
And Elaine, of course. That's green. I ain't eating it. Talking about the eggshell. I said the egg isn't green, it's yellow and white. She goes, the outside's green and it's a big egg. I ain't eating it. Yeah, I said, if your grandma made it, you're gonna eat it. Elaine goes, no, I'm not. I was like, I ain't gonna get in trouble. Yeah, Lydia, they taste like a regular egg. They're just huge. They're so big. It's like you go to a restaurant and you order the breakfast plate, you get 2 eggs.
Yeah.
Your sides. Shit. You get an ostrich egg and you might as well just not order anything else because it's going to take up your whole plate. But they are good, but I can't eat them. I wouldn't eat one now anyway, especially because they're green and they're big. but they have more of some type of vitamin that your body needs, but I can't remember what it is. I don't know. But it would make a really, those ostrich eggs would make a beautiful decoration. You know, the green shell, because you could paint over it. You know, they would make a pretty little shelf sitter. You know, cut it out, put little things in there. That would be pretty. But I wouldn't know where to get one. We only have like one farm, and it's Hills Dairy, and they do a lot of stuff. Oh, that's true, Lydia. An Amish store. They have really good recipes for homemade.
Yeah.
Their homemade bread, I bet. I haven't tried it yet, but I have a recipe for it.
Yeah, days we went camping, we would always stop at the Amish.
Oh, they have one by you.
No, up north there would be Amish.
Okay, Carmen. Welcome back. He also wanted spam. We had that the other night. Spam, and I think Danny made me an egg. No, we had spam and mashed potatoes and gravy, because the mashed potatoes and gravy was left over from a chicken fried steak that his daughter made. That's cool, Lydia. They don't have anything like that around here. No Amish that I know of. They did come through here one time. We were at Denny's eating, and they came in there. And I was just like, oh, look at the Amish people. Because I'd never seen them except on TV. And all day long, that's all I could talk about was the Amish people that came in the restaurant. Danny said, how long are we going to hear the story about I said, probably the rest of your life if you're with me. The other day, he was talking about something about left and right or some shit. I wasn't listening. which I never do, but I just say, once in a while. But and I said, yeah. I said, it goes up like this. And he said, what? And I said, if you don't get right, you will get left. He thought about it. He goes, that's not very nice. I go, no, but it's true. Oh, that's cool, Lydia. Was it a series or just a movie? I seen one where this Amish family was on I can't remember if it was Gunsmoke or what's that other Western? It was a movie. Yeah, they were on Gunsmoke. I can't think of what it's called, but it was pretty interesting because I like watching them westerns. I like Matt Dillon.
Yeah.
He was very nice looking, and the really nice looking was also Clint Walker. Oh my. Oh. I can't remember which one he was in. He was in a lot of country or westerns, but I can't think of it. The series he was in. Gunsmoke, Big Valley, Bonanza. Maybe it was Big Valley that I seen him in. But I think he had I think he was in a series that, but yeah, I like all of those. And I like The Rectal Man. And I like someone I'm trying to think. Yes, I do too, Lydia. They're the best ones to watch, the older ones. I didn't know that they were on Tubi. I watch them on Pluto. And The Love Boat, that's one of my favorites too. But that's not a Western. If it is, it's a love boat going down the dry lake bed. Oh, what's the name of that one? Oh, I can't think of it, but that was a good one. But I love to watch the yeah, the westerns because like when Sage is here, I tell her, do you realize that if everything, oh, okay, Mama Bear.
Okay, Mama Bear.
I didn't watch Dallas too much, but The Love Boat was one of my favorites. I still watch it. But there's, oh, I would tell her, she'd go, "Oh, Grandma, you watching that again?" I go, "Yeah, and you should too, because what if, just say, what if one day all these electronics crash and you have to do it yourself? Would you be able to manage?" "Oh, yeah, I can do that." I said, "You do realize that you'd have to kill your own chickens and pluck all the things out, boil it, cut it up, cook it, make it taste like chicken, not wild chicken. But you also have to make your own bread. You'd have to make your own everything. You'd have to go all the way out to the well just to get water to do your dishes." "Oh, Grandma, that'll never happen." "Don't say never." Never say never.
My own well.
Oh, an ice pack on your face. Yeah, that'll help with the swelling and the bruising. Me too, Lydia. Homemade bread's the best. Bread, cinnamon rolls, that kind of stuff. Homemade pie crust. And they're all easy to do. But buying a loaf at the store is easier, I guess. But making it yourself, it's good. Are you getting tired, Arnie?
Yeah.
Well, we've been on 2 hours and 39 minutes. Oh, you need to go to the Amish store. I had to practice, Carmen. Mine didn't either at first. But now I'm getting it to where I can make bread, I can make cinnamon rolls, I can make pie crust, and I know exactly how I want the bread to feel, the dough, to feel right. If the dough don't feel right, then it's not going to turn out. Yeah, there's no Amish here either, Mama Bear. It would be nice if there was, because they do make good breads and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't have any Amish in town by me at all.
No, there's none here either. They are, Lydia, and the minute they come out of the oven, and you even make your homemade drizzle of frosting, put that on there. Oh, and some melted butter. Now you're making me want to make some. What I did, Carmen, is I always make sure that it's when I need it, you know, I make sure it's not getting too uh, hard. You know, I just kind of feel it, the texture and stuff.
Come on.
If it's getting too hard, then I over kneaded it. If it's too soft, then I knead it more. That's how I do it.
She is.
Yeah.
Can I turn this light on?
What, babe?
Will that bother you?
No, I'm about ready to go off anyway. I've been on for 2 hours and 41 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, Carmen, that's how I can do it. You know, but sometimes it'll fool you because it'll feel to me like it's, you know, too soft. So I'll keep kneading it. Or it'll feel like, yeah, I did it too hard. So I'll just, you know, make it look like a loaf of bread and cook it anyway. But that's how I learned, just by my own feeling of it. That's how you know. Yes, the brown sugar is what makes the cinnamon roll. Yeah, guys, I think I'm going to cut it off and call it a night. But I was thank you all for coming in. And that's very, very nice. I have enjoyed it. There's a small Amish farm south of Miami. In the old days used to go there. Danish is good too. Oh, really? The pecan pie, huh? Well, that's awesome, Mama Bear. I bet those were really good. Because, you know, they make all their own stuff. So they've learned really well, probably from the best. Sorry, guys, I'm trying. But anyway, I'm gonna shut this down and call it a night. And love you all, and you all have a blessed evening and a blessed weekend. I may pop on again during the weekend. You never know.
Yeah.
You too, Lydia. I hope your mouth starts feeling better. And I love you too. And Arnie, was there anything you wanted to say?
Yeah, I just hope everyone has a good night, and reminder, I'm on tomorrow night. I may do bingo or I may do trivia.
Okay. What time so I don't miss it like I always do?
It'll be 6 o'clock Central my time, which would probably be 4 o'clock your time.
Okay. I will, Mama Bear. Definitely. I apologize for not sending one tonight, but I wasn't thinking about it. You know, I was just like, I'll just go live. But yes, I will definitely message you. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Arnie. Did I interrupt you?
No.
Okay. Lydia Storm. I love you too, Mama Bear. And you all, like I said, have a blessed evening and a blessed weekend. And I may pop on again because I need to get on more. I need to
Yeah.
learn more. You know, don't forget to hit that like button.
Yeah, Lydia, if you don't feel right yet or whatever, yeah, just let them know that you need to take a day off, whatever.
Yeah.
Because I remember going through it myself when I had oral surgery.
Love you too, Lydia. Mama Bear. Okay. Oh, I have to do. I'm sitting here going, oh, are we still live? I forgot it's my channel. Sorry, Ernie.
Yeah, you gotta go in the top right corner to end it.
Yeah. Okay, good, Lydia. Because you
Yeah,
mean,
good, Lydia.
yeah. So you all have a wonderful evening. And like I said, I love you all and thank you all for coming in. And
Yeah,
thank you, Arnie, for coming with me.
you're welcome.
And talk to everybody later. Bye.
Good night, everyone.
And stream.